19 Lions. Get it? 70 Timber, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Nick Cross has it.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Escapes out to the left. To the left and reined in by Ferguson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On first down, it's Blue. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I think there's certainly more where that run comes from. With 3 quarters left, they're going to have a tough time. This defense is containing them. Want to know why they time those 40-yard dashes at the combine for plays like that? A home run hitter in his makeup, and he just delivered.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Play action now. Daniels vacates quickly left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and play tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
60 Vikings.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
From the gun, run for Krosky Merritt. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. Ready.
Daniels throwing on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
It's kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
So on fourth down, out comes the son of a punter, Brad Robbins, to boot this away. On is the former all-conference return man from nearby TCU. Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
Certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burned them with the surprise play.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
On first down, here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a one-point game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the 16. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's Milton, first and 10. His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. A third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at third and still 10 here. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. Their route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Deputy! Cougar 19!
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
They go play action on first down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The Tennessee rookie picks it up. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on a DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
7 Pirates.
Milton. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. So that's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Give on second here to Blue. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Shotgun snap will give to Blue. And this is not going to do the job. They won't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Starts the return at the 34. To the 45. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now pitch it to Krosky Merritt. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
They kick the running back in motion. Now Daniels to throw. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Krosky Merritt can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown.
Cade York on for the extra point.
You're good on the point after. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14, Cowboys 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready?
To throw, Milton. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Go! Cowboy! Panther 11. Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good in love and football. Just a good little penalty taunt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Starting on the ground team, Krosky Merritt. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on.
Daniels from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. For big yards on the right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 14.
Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Blue gets the handoff. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Again, it's Blue. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the results. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Broncos, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Rolling left, buying some time. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Leo Chanel makes the play.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
This time looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
He's back to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, so they can try for some points going into the break.
Ready, ready.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready, ready.
Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on 1st down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Daniels going to keep it. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
A designed run. Daniels will keep it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
One drawn up here for Daniels. There he goes again! And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28, Cowboys 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's got it in the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the 2nd half with some needed points. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 28, Cowboys 21. St. Thomas set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Go.
Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 48-yard
Jack.
line.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
Throw in now. Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Stephanie. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set.
Now Milton to throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On screen here to Blue. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 35. Cowboys 28. St. Gonzalez.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Connects on the crosser. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45. Brock with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Only a yard that time, so now they're left with 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break from because they forced this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Running back sent in motion. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now Blue. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Here we go. Set.
Now it's Blue. And he drives forward for a little. Maybe to the 7. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Looking to throw. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, ready.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, it's just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
Handoff now to the receiver. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ready.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action now with Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Kronsky-Merritt on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
They're going to pass it here. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
This one left for Daniels. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more. The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Kick taken in here at the 17. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
79 Broncos. Stephanie. Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready.
Here's Milton, first and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
Milton back to throw. Headed out right. Completes it again to Pickens. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Getting out to his left. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here he is to throw. Flush out now to his left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the first and goal. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.